Hello! Welcome to a properly sunny day in Dubai. I say that because the last few days I've been here have been overcast, which is madness considering we're in the middle of the desert. Anyway, big day ahead. Arguably one of the days that I've been looking forward to the most. I'm finally getting the opportunity to drive Jabel Al Jais, my all-time favorite driving road in Ras Al Khaimah. But we're doing it together with a collection of over 70 supercars organized by SuperCarsMajlis. They're a supercar club out in the UAE. What is quite incredible about this event is not only are we at the world's largest Lamborghini dealership, but despite that, only 25 of the supposed 70 cars have turned up and we're already full. I mean, the whole road is just check this out, the whole road is getting blocked with supercars. I mean, 75 cars in the UAE gets together some of the world's best cars. So, without further ado, let's hit it. This is probably, after all of the planning for this trip, I think so far, this is the event that I've been looking forward to the most. Taking my own car in a convoy of other absolutely outstanding supercars up to my favorite driving road. And in front of me, I have an iridescent purple 720S that looks magnificent, casually following a Guards Red 918 Spider, which is in a convoy of a plethora of different colors. That's one thing the Middle East seem to do best. When they spec cars, they spec them for fun. That's ultimately what these things are about, aren't they? We buy these things with the heart, and there's just a sense of occasion every time you look at, well, it doesn't matter where you look, they're all looking awesome. So, we've got about an hour and a half drive now over to the neighboring Emirates, which is Ras Al Khaimah. And then we are going for lunch first. Big thing, lunch in the Middle East, massive social occasion. But then things are gonna get real. We're gonna go up Jabel Al Jais. Let's do it. And this is already one of the best supercar convoys I have ever been in. And get this, we're currently split into 3 groups. So this is a third. This is a third of our convoy. It's mental. And what's great is, this morning was the main meeting point for anyone who wanted to get up early enough, come and have sort of early morning coffee and breakfast, could join. Sorry, I'm just trying to navigate my way through a pack of supercars here. Yeah, so anyone who wanted to get up early enough could come and meet at Lamborghini Dubai. But the coolest thing, as we're driving along, cars keep joining from different junctions and the pack gets bigger and bigger. Fresh cars added as we're rolling. Ridiculous. They do in Dubai, we've gone and got ourselves a police escort. I mean, literally up front there is a brace of police cars looking to escort us into Ras Al Khaimah, so we have somewhat of a frictionless experience. I wonder if they're going to escort us up the mountain or not. That'd be cool. Let's find out. So that's what a convoy of 75 supercars looks like. They all seem to have come out of nowhere. This morning we grouped up with around about, I think it's about 40 cars, and on the way we've just collected more as we've gone, just Just look at this line. Look at this lineup. It's absolutely incredible. This is crazy. So listen, I've been involved in my fair share of convoys, but what inevitably happens over the course of the journey, everyone kind of gets splits up, some people peel off for petrol, and you end up just meeting everyone at the destination point. These guys, Supercar Club Majlis, amazing job of keeping everyone together, and I mean all 75 cars. We've got a police escort in the distance. I'm halfway through the pack. If you look all the way down there, you can just see the flashing lights guiding us all through. Our convoy of supercars looks about a mile long. It's the same behind me as it is in front of me. We keep going on and on and on, and it's like a procession of Skittles down the road. It's just multicolored mayhem. Yeah, guys, no one seems to do it like the Middle East. The car scene is off the scale. So, I'm not quite sure where to begin with all of this. In front of me is 75 supercars, starting with one of the earliest 812 superfasts in the UAE. Let me just take you overhead to this. Yeah, I'm sure you can appreciate this is where I don't know where to start, so I'm just going to walk you down the line as if I was walking it. So here we are. 812 Superfast. I'm not going to name them all. I'm just going to immerse your eyeballs in it. But there's some particularly outstanding cars. We've got this beautiful Guards Red 918. He was joining us from the very start. Azur's Orange 720S, which picked us up from the airport the other day. And as a comparison, this is Azur's Orange as well. This is Azur's without the satin PPF, and this is with it. The great thing about wrapping a metallic car satin is that it maintains its metallic fleck, whereas if you wrap a flat colored car, it doesn't have anywhere near the same effect. So yeah, worked out well on this car, certainly. GT3, this is cool. 488 Spider with some interesting mods on. This guy was not hanging around on the journey over either. Now, at first sight, this looks like a black GT3 RS, but it is in fact a very deep purple. I'm not sure if the camera's picking up on that or not, but in this country it really works because, well, it's saturated with stunning sunshine. It really shows up the contours of the car. But when it dips in and out of shade, like at first glance you see it and you think black RS, standard, and then it bursts out in the sunshine and it has this subtle hue of purple. In contrast to that, the 720S, which is very apparently purple. On the road, this looks phenomenal, and the spec is very heavy. It's even gone for full carbon headlights, splitter, vents, wing mirrors. It's phenomenal spec. Air intakes on the back here. I don't know if it's just because we're in this country and crazy spec cars work well here, but when you're here, you're so inspired by just bright colors. Right, stepped over to lane 2, Miami Blue GT3. I think I may have just made my mind up that Miami Blue is the way to go. I'll have to confirm with the dealer when I get back. Speaking of paint, look at the fleck on this. I have no idea if this is a factory paint or if this gent has had it resprayed or if it's even a wrap. Whatever it is, it's incredible in this sunshine. It has a phenomenal pop to it. And of course we've got a Ventador after a Ventador. SV, we've got a Roadster. The list goes on. Look at all these Lamborghinis. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this 75 car convoy of supercars? So, we're at the bottom of the mountain.
Yes, we are.
Safe Founders just jumped in with me to experience what it's like passengering in, well, sitting where you normally drive. How does it feel weird?
It kind of does.
Kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
So, you may not realize it, but this is a monumental moment for me. About 12 months ago, it was the first time that I came to Jabel Al Jais. I got an invite by some guys, and they were just like, we're gonna go up to this mountain road, and they sort of passed it off as if it was no big deal. And I get there, and as you well know, it's just incredible. It's absolutely like, almost, I might go so far as to say that this is my all-time greatest driving road. At the end of that day, we all sat around and we were like, you know what, that road is absolutely insane. What car would you bring if you could bring any car here? And the weird thing is that I find it doesn't matter if you could have access to any car in the world. There's something about your own car. You know what I mean? There's something about it. You know,
I feel that,
when you travel, there's something about coming back to your own bed.
Yes, exactly.
There's something about your own car. So I was like, do you know what? I'd love to bring my own car here. 12 months ago, never in my wildest dreams ever did I think that I would actually be bringing my own car here. So like you are literally having front row seats to this like monumental experience of mine.
It's like a miracle come true.
It's wicked, man. It really is. So this is it. If you have been watching this channel since like the beginning of 2017, you'll know how significant this moment is. That's it. SuperCarsMajlis are doing this journey as part of the celebration of the year of Zayed. So 2018 is a 100-year celebration of their founding father, which is pretty cool. You ever played Forza Horizon?
Yeah, Horizon.
This is like real life Forza Horizon. Just the most craziest thing. Right, so I've just bumped into Daniel.
Hi guys.
I've brought him on camera because your enthusiasm right now is how my first time was on Jais.
Yeah.
Right? It's completely mad. So you've come from Germany.
Yes, I'm from Germany.
And you were telling me this was totally unexpected.
Yeah, hell no. I just woke up this morning and got the notification that, hey, you want to go out to Jabel Al Jais? I'm like, yeah, okay. I've never been there. So
yeah.
I'm in Dubai. I'm on Jabel Al Jais. I came on a McLaren, bro. I drive a Skoda, you know? But I came on a McLaren and I'm right next to him on a mountain, bro. That's just,
right. And we're at the very highest peak. So something else you may or may not know, this road has only just been opened, like just now. So the bit, you know when we went through that border control?
Yeah.
From then on is brand new. So I've never driven this section before.
Oh.
So you're like one of the first people to drive it. So you came up in a 720?
Yeah, 720, yeah.
720S.
A black one.
Right, so you went full hardcore Jabel Al Jais mode. Day one.
Oh shit, yeah. I still can't realize it, you know?
It's so cool. So this
Yes.
this ties in nicely to something I was saying in my video yesterday. I'm here with my car in Dubai, which first of all is, for me, is completely insane. But in my video, I was driving on the Dubai Autodome track, and I say this thing where I'm like, it's really important to absorb the memory like as it's happening.
Yeah.
Because you'll go back home, and then you'll look back on it, and then you'll be like, man, that was insane.
That was mental.
But I can tell you're really appreciating it right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the moment goes.
I feel like, you know, like, I want to do something.
You're just totally pumped.
Oh
yeah?
shit, yeah. I don't know how to say it in words, but I just feel crazy.
You see,
now.
I'm not the only one. Like
No.
I say that a lot. I'm like, I literally don't have the words.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, come on, man, like read a thesaurus or something.
I don't want to.
Now you know how it feels, right?
Oh,
it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want this to end, honestly. I just don't want to go home. I want to stay here.
Yeah.
I want
set up
the
camp.
car to stay here.
Keep the car at the top. Tent.
The tent, the
Camp,
food,
the
view.
The hospitality is ridiculous. I know. So we came up here. I thought we were just going to come up, turn around, and go back down again.
Yeah.
They basically set up a full restaurant for us.
Yeah, we have food and music.
Yeah, at the very top of the mountain. It's right. It's in what world, right? You see, it's so good that I can share the enthusiasm of like someone here firsthand, who can like sort of relate to you how nuts it is, right?
It is just mental, insane, crazy. Yeah.
One final piece of good news.
Yeah.
We still get to drive all the way back down again.
Are you gonna take me with you?
If there's not someone else, yeah, I can do. So I brought somebody else up with me, but if not, if there's a spare seat, of course.
His 720 hours is gone right now.
Oh, so you have to come back down.
Yeah,
with
I
me.
have to. Yeah.
All
He
right.
went to the
Let's do it.
Shit. Oh
Right.
man. The day's lit.
As always, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. There's going to be lots more coming, and you guys are going to want the alerts because it's about to go off next week. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.
Ciao.